Thank you to you.
No. So Viat, whatever you're comfortable answering, but can you tell me what happened? I mean, I last saw you in March, I think, and then I didn't see you after. So tell us more.
You saw me February, the month of February. That's the last time you saw me. Because that time I am busy fixing my papers. I went to our embassy to file some papers and sign some papers for the mass repatriation program that our government sent it for those undocumented Filipinos here in Lebanon. And after signing that, I waited them to call me to go to the embassy. And when the time that they called me back, 2 times, they told me to pack my things and go there. So I went there March 11 because they told us that the flight on March 13. But suddenly the lockdown came, so we stayed there for more than 2 months now.
And when you say there, I mean, I saw I saw where it was, but I couldn't see inside. What was inside? Like, how many girls, the conditions?
Inside, we can say not good, we cannot say good, but it's not that good enough for us.
Like what? Tell us what was good and what was not good.
It's good. I mean, they provide us beds, shelter, but the bad thing is the food.
The food. What was the food like? Did you have breakfast, lunch, dinner?
We have 3 times meal a day, but the food, for me, I cannot eat.
Why?
Why? Sometimes the food have hair, sponge, leaf, steel wool on it, which is we always complain. We complain about the food, and the security guard knows about it. And
which security guard is that?
Layla Najjar.
No, don't mention the last name.
Sorry.
Layla. Okay, Layla.
Okay.
Okay.
She took photos on every food that we are showing it to her to tell to the embassy what's the food. But one morning, when the cooker of our food came and sent us food, she told us that we make some just like goto for you. Yani goto, it's the best food in Philippines. And then when we're going to eat it, the smell, you cannot describe the smell. This is the worst part of it. That the woman told us that maybe you didn't wash your face, you didn't toothbrush. That's why the smell of your mouth go out.
What was the smell from? Like
poo. Sorry, shit. Sorry. And that time we had the problem on that, and then two of the staffs of the embassy came and talked to us about that, and she told us that we are not going to poison you, so please don't complain too much, don't nag a lot, because even the government of the Philippines is busy now, so the president of the Philippines will not going to focus on your complaints, because he is busy right now because of the pandemic that we are facing.
And how was the treatment of the embassy staff with you?
The treatment, from 1 to 10, we cannot rate them. They are shouting.
Were you ever physically?
No, physically, but they are only shouting. The worst thing is also we have an old woman there suffering a lot. She stayed there more than me. Some of the girls there stayed 4 months, 3 months, and 2 months, and they are still there.
Tell me about the old woman.
The old woman,
How old is she?
60 years old. She had a lot of complications, heart attack, diabetic, high bloods, and she cannot walk, and she cannot walk that good at all because someone hit her legs while she's waiting for some taxis to take her home from work. So
she's in the shelter now.
She is in the shelter now, and then sorry to this girl. I will say it because it's not for me. Also, it's only also for you. There's a pregnant woman also there. They changed her name.
They changed her name?
Yeah. The madam give her money to buy her plane ticket, but to avail that, to keep, she rather get the money than to spend buying ticket for her. She changed her. The embassy told the embassy changed her name into Maricel, but her real name is Maria Cristina Mabari. I don't know. Now her name
so
is.
So you're telling me now that there's an old woman with health complications and
Yes,
there's a pregnant woman in
5
that
months
shelter.
woman, yes.
Are they seeing sunlight?
No.
Are they getting a doctor to see them?
Only the old woman. Only yesterday.
The pregnant woman?
No.
No one is checking on her. How long has the pregnant woman been there for?
She go there before me.
And you were there March 11th, 2020?
Yes, sir.
How long before you? A month?
Then weeks.
Weeks?
Yes.
Okay, and the doctors that came to check the old woman, who are these doctors? Did they identify themselves as work?
No. Because
Are they Lebanese? Are
no,
they?
I don't know, sir, because only her can talk to them, not us. We are not allowed to go out.
Yesterday, you mentioned to me that while the entire thing is going on, there's a woman who pushed you. Was this woman part of the embassy, or was this woman part of your friends inside?
Part of the embassy, sir.
What
They called her Mahal as her nickname, but I don't know her real name. And then while talking to the girls inside, after I admit my fault, she told me many times.
What do you mean you admitted your fault? Because we couldn't see this. We were outside. So they went in. What did she tell you?
She told, because one of the girls is crying already, so I admit that I am the one who called out for help. So
how was her reaction to you?
She shouted at me, she screamed, and she told me, "You motherfucker," for how many times? But I accepted. I didn't say anything to her.
And
all the girls heard it.
So what happened? We saw you leave the place. So when did she push you, and how did she push you? And
the time when she pushed me, she told me that look what you have done. Look what is happening now. That's why she pushed me.
And they packed your bags, or you packed them?
I packed my bags. While they are looking, first they told us to come and show us what you have in your bags. So we opened our bags and showed them what's inside, and I'm the one who repacked it again.
And and they didn't let you go back in?
No.
Did the consul threaten you that you will not be able to go back to Philippines?
Yes.
What did he say?
He told me that you've done this. You don't have you can't go back to Philippines, and the police will come and catch you, and your employer will come and put you in the jail.
Well, you're safe now, Via. Thank you for sharing this. Hopefully together we're gonna get to your friends and get them the help they need, the proper shelter. Thank you for your brave speaking out. A lot of people are with you today, and